management system in MS Excel, okay, or maybe stock register. So this is the simple template I have. So before we begin, just wanted to set expectation over here is that this video series is for a beginner, okay, intermediate, and even for an expert as well who are looking out for now creating a template in their own style. Right? No need to pay any extra cost for the APIs or maybe downloading a template which is virus added, right? So we are not going to do that. It's a simple task to do in MS Excel itself. You can do it. Okay, how to do that I'm going to showcase you in this particular video series. Okay, let's begin with the initial steps. Okay, I'll click on the start button and then Excel. You can see this Excel is opening, right? So it will take some time to load. And then simply click on this blank workbook. As soon as you hit blank workbook, you could see this sheets, right? Sheet 1. And these are the ribbons, we will call it as. We will use multiple this formatting at the end, right? When we are done with the data part. So I'll start with here, renaming, right? You can do it right click or maybe click here and rename it, or maybe double click on this sheet 1. You can easily rename it. I'll do a alt tab over here. Okay. If I do a alt tab, I can see there are 3 sheets added over here. I want to have a same replica for the new sheet as well. So what I'll do, I'll just simply copy this, do a alt tab and paste it over here. Again, plus button to insert a new sheet. Double click, copy, double click again, paste it, Control V. Likewise for this balance stock as well. For now, I'm just copying and pasting the data from earlier sheet over here. So far what we have did, this is the basic navigation we have introduced you, right? And we have added a new 3 sheets in same Excel workbook, right? Now what we want a title over here. Okay, so I'll just add a serial number. I'll say date, item, and then I'll say quantity. Date, and then serial number only. Well, this is what I have did so far, and I'll do a highlight this, bold. I can keep this 10 items for now. Suppose you are managing a asset, right? That time you can add your assets as well. Assets management system, you can do that with the help of this. I have this inventory right now in terms of stationery, so that's what I'm doing it. Okay, and then what I'll do, I'll just simply select this and then add a thick border outside it. Add 1, 2, select this and just drag down. And just select here, adjust it like this. So stock invert we have updated so far, and item we have to add here. So whatever stocks comes in, we procure that, whatever invoice number is there, right? If you want, you can add the invoice number as well over here. The invoice kind of here, right? So you can track the invoice number as well over here, and the date, what type of which particular date you have got that particular item, right? So that time you can add that in the date section and the item, so on and so forth. Again, I'll do a alt tab. Stock inward, I'll just see pencil and 22, so I can type that. That's completely fine. I'll see over here stock outward, so I'll just simply copy this because I don't want to waste much time over here. Okay, just adding a text. So that's what I'm just copying that and pasting it over here. Paste as a value. I'll select this simply. I'll make this as a short date. Again here as well, bold, and then simply just say dark border outside, and then I'll add a outside border first and then thick border like this. Simply click here, double click, you can adjust this basis the requirement. Cool, now I have these items available over here. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this, okay, and I'll paste it over here instead of manual typing it. Cool. Since we have already added this border here, so we have to just refine this. Okay. Select this again, all border over here. First say no border, and then just say all border and add a thick border outside. This is what it is, and we have added this so far. So randomly, we will add that numbers later on, okay, at the time of calculation. And I add this color over here, right click, this, and balance stock is for green. Okay. So what we have imported so far, folks, stock inward, we have imported items over here in our company, in our institute, in our organization, wherever you are working with. Stock outward, how much we are utilizing that, okay, or maybe it's been delivered for the respective location. That would be your stock outward. Cool. And balance stock, how much it's remained. So we can add that balance stock now. I'll just simply click over here and I'll copy this and I'll paste it over here. Simply say borders like this, select this, bold, and adjust it. Now what I want to add a formula over here which will help me to get an exact number over here, and basis that only we can share this with your respective stakeholders. And I can add as a note section over here, okay, whatever points I have, and I can add that and simply I can visualize it. So I have this formula is equal to sum if range. Okay, so I'll just select this. I'll save this as a range for me, comma criteria. So for balance stock again, criteria would be this, comma again the sum range. What we want is sum range from this. So I'll just select this, bracket close, minus, once again just say sum if stock outward. Here select this, comma balance stock, once again select this, comma again stock outward, and select here this time this quantity and bracket close. The reason -1 is showing because we don't have any inward, okay, and we only have the outward, so that's the reason. So let me just add a couple of entries over here. Suppose I'll add a 40 stock over here, so I'll get a balance like 39 because 1 is minus from that. Good. So I'll simply add a 00045 invoice number. This is for me. And to adjust this formatting, just press a Ctrl+1 over here, custom, and then just say 5 digits over here, and then you say OK. So you can see this digits 0 will be auto fetched for the respective number, and then this is the date for me. Okay, so this is the inward, and as soon as I got that inward, the outward will be this. Great. You can adjust this basis your requirement, folks. Again, complete your call, what type of data you are handling with. This particular part is very important, okay? Directly drag this formula like this, or maybe you can simply add a absolute or maybe relative reference, okay? Adding a $sign. If in case you are not sure about absolute and relative reference, then don't worry, okay? We are not here to confuse you more, okay? So you can disregard that part, it's completely fine. You can simply just drag this formula at the bottom, and whenever I insert a maximum number, suppose I insert a 70 over here, eraser, and outward would be 10, the balance stock would be 60 for me. Now here you can see as a efficiency kind of mechanism you can add it, okay? Conditional formatting, and then new rule. Here simply say 3 color scale. Lowest value would be number. I'll just say 10, and again over here number, I will just say 60 or 80. Okay. Highest value would be for me as a 90. Perfect. Formula over here, there is a no value as such has been added in the input. So that's the reason, right? So let me just add a 50, 90, 200, 500. Just randomly adding these numbers. 20, 45, 32. Okay. And here I'll just say 6, 8, 34. You can see this conditional formatting over here, how beautiful it's been showing. Now we want to visualize this, right? Simply just select this, insert recommended chart, and then all charts. Click here, tree map, or maybe some simply just sunburst chart. I'll simply go with tree map chart. Select this, okay, and delete it, and then just drag it like this, okay. What is the calculation total available stock we have? We have this available stock, and suppose I want to add some notes over here. Till date, we have 8 calculators. Okay, list product is notebook with 18 numbers. Besides, I can get it through this data. You can just analyze this data, and you can add. If I click over here, plus data labels, show more data label option, and value. Okay, here series name. If in case you want to add a series name, you can add that. Otherwise, check it. Otherwise, leave it. That's fine. Cool. So this is what it is. The serial number is this. Total calculator. We have this 466. So I have accidentally added this 8. Instead of that, I have to add a 466, which is this, and the list product is my notebook, which is my 18. Okay, so 18 number is correct. So I can click here, turn that off, grid lines. We don't need that. So we have this visualization available. So I'm just simply adding this random data set over here. To fulfill our requirement at least. Cool. Since this has been done, and I'll just copy this, stop outward again. I'll just say paste over here. As soon as you're done, right? As a MIS expert, always be sure that nobody can touches this balance stock. Okay. So for that, you have to give a password over here. Okay, protect a sheet, and this particular tab would be a protected. You can give only access for stock inward and stock outward. So whoever in the admin team, they can update their details in the inward and stock outward. Basis that you can manage your stock. Okay, this way you can manage your assets. This way you can manage your stock. Whatever stationery you are, handling with, you can definitely do that. Cool. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.